Good morning, Sparta. I'm Orion.
And I'm Savannah. Welcome to this week's Spartan Outlook.
With Thanksgiving right around the corner, Jack and Jake decided to shed some light on some misconceptions about the holiday.
Many people don't know what the first Thanksgiving was actually like. There wasn't a nice feast between the Indians and the Pilgrims, and most of the food we think they ate wasn't actually around. Turkey, for example, was not eaten. It was duck. They didn't eat pumpkin pie, and sweet potatoes were not being grown in North America yet. The truth about the first Thanksgiving is that a colonist was found dead on a boat, the Pequot Indians were blamed for his murder, and their tribe was ransacked and over 700 Pequot Indians were killed. The feast held by the colonists was a celebration of their victory. So how did our current Thanksgiving come about? Well, it didn't become a national holiday until 200 years later, and it didn't become an annual holiday until the 19th century. Sarah Joseph Hale created recipes for Thanksgiving such as turkey, pumpkin pie, stuffing, and other items commonly enjoyed on Thanksgiving. Sarah Joseph Hale is responsible for our modern Thanksgiving. So, when you're at home eating turkey and pie, be thankful for her.
Wow, there really is a lot of things about Thanksgiving that I didn't know. It's almost like a conspiracy.
Speaking of conspiracies, I wonder who amongst us here at Doherty believes in conspiracies.
Well, Jared and Eric might have some insight to help answer that question. Let's take a look.
This week, we caught up with some people to talk about conspiracy theories. Here's what they had to say.
Do you have a conspiracy theory that you're interested about?
Yes, I do. My conspiracy is about the underground city up at DIA up in Denver.
What about it intrigues you?
Well, I mean, being in the state of Colorado, it's a military state. We have NORAD, so if we was to have a nuclear war going on, NORAD would be like the first to go. So everybody has, there's like a Walmart in a little city underneath DIA. I mean, if you have the money, like the rich people do up there in Denver and everybody else, I mean, they got a place to go underneath DIA, but most of everybody else doesn't.
How rich you think you have to be to get in there?
Oh, you got to have a lot of guacamole in your bank account. You got to have a lot of money.
A lot?
I mean, it's you just can't go like, okay, well, we're going to go to DIA. We're safe under there. You got to be able to have money to have a slot underneath there.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. I never knew there was a Walmart underneath the airport. Also, there's some people who don't even believe in conspiracy theories, like these ladies. Let's see what they have to say about them.
So you guys don't believe in any of them?
No, I don't believe in conspiracy theories.
No, I do not.
No?
No.
Not at all.
I feel like you have to talk to some of the guys at the school.
All right, I'll go talk to some of the guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, looks like you were actually wrong. We caught up with the girl, and here's a conspiracy she had.
I think that the Mandela effect is like really dope.
The Mandela effect? What's the Mandela effect?
It's like this conspiracy theory where they think that like throughout time we like change dimensions. So like little things that we remember are like different.
Some people may have a conspiracy about something you may have never even heard of. Check it out.
The Men in Black conspiracy theory is that, well, I'm sure you guys have seen the movie Men in Black.
Yeah.
The Men in Black conspiracy theory is so say you see a UFO or something and you call it in and whatever, and these Men in Black come to your house and they try to talk you out of calling the UFO investigators. That's a real thing, actually. And it's these people have like there's no facial hair, no hair or anything, and they wear fedoras, and yeah, there's supposedly been sightings of them, whatever.
So they come to your house and they don't want you to tell basically the public about
That's exactly what it is.
what you see?
Yeah.
Do you believe in aliens?
I do believe in aliens.
You believe in UFOs and all that?
I do.
Have you ever seen one?
Nope. Nope.
Wow, it's so cool to delve into the brains of our fellow Spartans.
Yes, it is. Let's take a deeper look into a few conspiracies that are out there, shall we?
Heck yeah, I saw Garrison and Jack working on this awesome piece about aliens. Let's check it out.
Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army.
Nearly 70 years ago. That's after a disturbing report that a flying saucer had been found there. What happened after that reads like an X-Files script.
I don't have a whole lot of time. What we're thinking of as aliens are they're extra-dimensional beings that an earlier precursor of the space program made contact with.
At 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, multiple unidentified objects were confirmed to have entered Earth's atmosphere.
Now, though, the politics of UFOs. Mexican Air Force pilots capturing on videotape what are said to be 11, count them, 11 UFOs, unidentified flying objects. They are officially that.
Well, my grandfather was at the base, and he received a call, was probably around lunchtime because he was eating lunch, and a Sheriff Wilcox called and said that we've got a rancher in our office right now that found something really strange on his property.
There's no good reason for keeping this secret for 3 decades.
The government's been lying about UFOs for 50 years.
Mayday, 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 9815 Lima. I'm in trouble, mayday, mayday, mayday. Oh my God! Help! Help!
Wow, that's crazy. Aliens are so fascinating.
Speaking of aliens, that reminds me of the piece Aaron made all about NORAD and the Stargate.
Stargate? What's a Stargate?
I'm not too sure, but let's see what's up.
For as long as we can remember, humanity has been curious as to what lies beyond the stars and how could we get there.
Found in Giza, Egypt in 1928, we now know it was originally built millennia ago by an alien race who we call the Ancients.
The galaxy was dominated by a race of beings known as the Goa'uld. Ra, along with many others of his kind, had posed as an ancient Egyptian god in order to enslave a transplanted human population. In fact, the identity, iconography, and wardrobe of pretty much every ancient god in human history has been purloined by the Goa'uld to dominate and enslave humans on other planets for thousands of years. The Ancients are the inventors of the Stargates, and much of the advanced technology that was later usurped and used by the Goa'uld to enforce their rule. Prior to that, the Ancients left for Pegasus, and then ultimately some of them returned to the Milky Way, where it is believed they used their knowledge to restart human life as we know it on Earth.
And although there is no conclusive proof that any civilization in Earth's history has ever had the capability to explore the stars, there are signs all over the planet that prove the stuff we believe as science fiction has been a reality all around the world in intervals in Earth's history.
Wow, some of these conspiracies are very hard to wrap your head around.
Yes, they are, which brings us to our last conspiracy of the day, which is also close to home, the Denver airport.
Here's Tessa and Jeremiah to bring us the most bizarre parts of this conspiracy.
The Denver International Airport, commonly known as DIA, opened in February of 1995 and has conjured up several conspiracy theories over the years because of the construction, the unique art, and architecture of the airport. Here are a few of the conspiracy theories. Denver used to have a smaller airport, which worked just fine, but then it was decided to move the airport to a much larger area. DIA is now the largest airport in the United States by a total land area with a little more than 54 square miles. Now, here's where it gets a little weird. Construction had fallen 16 months behind schedule and $2 billion over budget, with the final cost of $4.8 billion. So what took the airport so long to be built, and why did it cost so much money? This brings us to the New World Order theory. New World Order conspiracists believe that there has been a small group of powerful people working together in secret throughout history toward establishing a single all-powerful global government. A theory states the reason DIA took so long to be built was because there are underground New World Order command bunkers in case of an apocalyptic event to shelter the global elite such as billionaires and politicians. Another reason for the New World Order theory is the Freemason symbol on the dedication stone which is in the airport. After that, the artwork throughout the airport is very unique. There are several murals on the walls of paintings of a Nazi soldier and paintings showing death. When looked upon by the people walking by, many think they represent the end of the world, supporting the New World Order theory. Regardless if you believe in conspiracy theories or not, I can guarantee the next time you visit DIA, It will get you thinking about the possibilities of what could be out there without our knowledge.
With the holidays coming up, you might find yourself flying out of the Denver airport. And if you do, make sure to seek it out.
That would be so cool. Well, Sparta, this show sure has given us a lot to think about over the week-long Thanksgiving break.
Until next time, have a fun and safe break.
And thanks for watching the Spartan Outlook.